Aloha mai, kia pule, here me no I ke convention center hui me ka po e paki pika mai nei, pao mai I roko. What island are you from?
I'm from Tahiti.
Okay, the main island.
The main island of French Polynesia.
You grew up speaking Tahitian and French?
Yes, the main language is French, and we speak Tahitian too.
Yeah, okay. Let's see how similar the words are. What is your word for this instrument?
Oh, we call that ukulele, like Hawaiian.
Oh.
But if you translate in Tahitian, it's uturere.
Oh.
Uturere. Hat. Taupu.
Taupo. Oh, I just papale.
Papale.
Different. Yeah. What do you call a house like this?
Fari.
Hale.
Hale.
Yeah.
Upo.
Po'o.
Upo.
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 Upo'o. Yeah, po'o. Kupoko. Uoko. Oh, Rapa Nui.
Oh, Rapa Nui.
Yeah. What about eyes?
Mata.
Yeah, maka or mata. We do both. Nose?
Ihu.
Ihu. This one's probably different. Tepeao. Tepeao.
Taria.
Yeah, that's different. What about your legs?
Ave. Ave.
Why?
You say umeke for you. Umeke. Umete.
So I asked you earlier, oi koi noa.
Matahi.
So how do you ask that in Tahitian?
Oi to oi oa.
Oi to ingoa.
To oi oa.
Oh, that's hard.
Oi to oi oa.
To i'oa.
I oa. I oa.
I'oa. Same? Ingoa, that's right. Ingoa, inoa, i'oa.
I
How about, if I ask you where you're from, we sometimes say no hea mei or? No hea mei or?
Same.
No hea mei or is the same. In Hawaiian we're like, hea hakea ni.
Okay.
How do you say that in Tahitian? What is this?
Hea tra.
Hea tera. Oh, we can do that. Hea kena. Hea kena or hea kera. On a different island they say hea tela. Tela.
Tela.
Yeah.
Yorana o matei tau ioa e no teiti o e tau ua hipa hamani ukulele.
Aro. Maururu.
How we join it. We carve like a L, we carve like 2 pieces of wood like this. Boom, we stuck it, then we drill, we put a stick inside, and then we tie. So this one is holding this together and also keeping this crack kind of controlled. When you have a stick in the canoe that the mast breaks, there's a way you can fix that. This is the traditional way of joining by carving, puzzle, fit, and then lash together. So this is our ohia handle, and then this tree is dao. Beautiful wood, very curly. For the paddle, in our language we call it poksai, anan. For the coconut rope, no? In our place, there's 2 cultures. There's Carolingian Refolowash culture, and then there's Chamorro. Chamorro are the original inhabitants. The Refolowash came there in like the 1700 during the Spanish time. So they moved all our people to Guam. The Chamorros, originals. Right now we're under the U.S. United, but we have a governor. We're a Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. What we're mainly building is canoe. We're canoe builders by trade. That's why if you look at our work, it's very different from everybody else.
Delegation, right? So what islands came or are represented here now for French Polynesia?
We tried to represent all the archipelagos of French Polynesia. You know, French Polynesia is composed of 5 society islands, where there is Tahiti, the main island in French Polynesia. In the north, you have the Marquesas Island. In the east, we have Tuamotu Island and Rikitea. In the south, Austral Island or Tuapen.
What is the Asian word for like dance?
Dance? For the dance, we have 2 words. We have ori. Ori for the dance, or upa. Upa means amusement.
Ori when they sing as well?
No, ori is just for the dance. For the song, we have pehe, it's the old word, but now we use often himene. Himene came from hymns.
For us, it's himene. So how do you pronounce it?
Himene.
What about sunglasses that you have on?
Sunglasses, titia mata.
Titia mata.
So it means titia is filter and mata eyes.
Yeah. Ours is makanyani. Or matanyani. Makanyani palela is to block out the sun. So shades. Makanyani palela and things like that. Yeah.
On Hawaii Island, but this is the story that we know the people of Hawaii. Would you guys like to hear one more story?
I've heard some languages from Rarotonga, but I know it's the Cook Islands, but Rarotonga, Manuhiki, and Tongareva. Okay, and there's variations, among the different.
So
maybe you can explain that better than me. So there's.
All right. So there's 15 islands. The northern group islands, we have different consonants in our alphabet. Like my island is called Penryn, Tongareva, or Mangalungalo. That's a traditional name. So we have S, L, and H. So I think we're the closest to Hawaiian because we say hale, we say lunga, things like that.
I wonder if we could understand each other to some degree. If I spoke Hawaiian and you spoke, where was it called again?
Think of a sentence you want us to say, and we can say it. You say it, and I'll say it in the time.
Yeah? We can try that. How are you?
And
we say, what about, where are you from?
No hair mai koe.
No hair mai oi. What's another phrase we would use when we greet each other?
Where are you going? Ka hano koe ki hea.
We might say, here ano oi I here.
Mani hiki say here ano koe ki hea.
When I ask you, how many kids do you have? We say, ehi au kamari'i.
Yeah.
And then for me, I say, e kolu au kamari'i.
E ono aku tamari'i.
Oh, e ono. E hia keiki kani. E hia.
E rua tamaiti tamaroa.
E hia keiku mahine.
E ha tamariki tamahine.
This is very similar.
Hawaii.
How did you know that it would be similar?
Because we are right under the equator and you're just on top.
So it's just geographical at that point.
I think so. Some canoes came down.
Either we came down or you came up.
I don't know.
That's
They're
amazing.
very tiny.
Wow.
We're just an atoll.
Rana tātou te ro mātou te tua, tōku ingoa o kora kora, e tamaiti mani iki au, no te Pasireia Kuki Airani. Ko mani iki e ono anere maire aia, me vo mai i rarotonga i te tua tokerau i te Kuki Airani. Ko tāku anganga e tangata poe whāmau. E rawe anau I te anganga poe parau. I roto I te tairoto, o tō mātou e no o maniki.
Okay, now I wanted to try one thing where I'll say an English word and you give me the Manahiki word, and I'll give you the Hawaiian word and just to see.
Yep.
Do you, I know you guys work with, you guys farm now, so maybe we'll try those words. I know there's going to be different. What's the word for, I'll say pearl?
Poe.
Momi. Momi.
Momi. Ah.
How about the clam, yeah? What is it called?
Parau.
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 I think we orepe.
Orepe. Yeah, wow. Te poe no roto mai te parau.
But we say poe for something that is round shaped.
Yes. That's the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, poe.
Oh. So if you said like the coconut, poe kaniu.
Are?
No.
Po kai kai.
Po kai kai.
Po kai kai.
Po kai kai. Okay.
Nimata. Nimata is the nu. Nimata.
Nimata.
Ni. N-I.
Nimata.
Nimata. Yeah.
Is it
N-I-M-A-T-I.
Wait, so coconut is
Akari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so,
different. Akari.
yeah, akari is the older one. Nimata is the young one that you drink. Hey, kawea mai te nimata na ia inua kau. Kawea mai na hakarina. Kia wadu wadu.
Okay, what is to? I heard that one. So, what is the word to like scrape a coconut?
Badu, badu badu.
We say what? Okay. What about the coconut husk?
Puru.
Yeah, puru. Same.
Puru. Yeah. Puru.
Well, I appreciate your time. Maybe we should get back into the AC. Yeah.
Thank you, Mahalo.
Yeah.
Bless you, man.
I work for an NGO. The NGO is called Korero Te Ora, which really translates to the knowledge of the land, sky and sea. Within our organization, we run a program called Atui Anga Ki Te Tango. Atui is to connect. Tango is the foundation. And for us, that foundation is our culture, our environment, our way of life. So we are, because we're seeing today that our young people, our people in general, are disconnected from the land. So when we are disconnected from our resources, from our land, from our environment, we don't value it anymore. And so we make bad decisions when it comes to developments and and the way forward, really. So yeah, we work with young people to do all of this work. So the approach is really to expose them to various traditional practices, from the mountain to our taro planting areas and the wetland areas, into the lagoon, teach them how to fish, and then beyond the lagoon, the ocean, fish as well, but also traditional voyaging. So
is this program like throughout the year? Or
it's throughout the, so we started
every
off
like Monday to Friday kind of
after school. So
okay.
because we're an NGO, we're working outside of the system. But it is our hope that what we do on the outside can also be taken up by government and integrated into the mainstream education. And in fact, that's what's happening now. So we've been doing it for a while now. And we're planning on coming, well, actually we're coming here in 3 weeks' time.
We'll have to meet again.
Yeah.
Yorana Korua, Toku Ingoa, Isabel Pacarati Tepano, Toku Hakara, Rapanui Taipa Enga, Toku Mama, Toku Agüero, Cocuante Panorano, Poreko Toku Mama, Poreko Mayau, Etayopa Enga, Tahiti, Toku Mamaru Au, Poreko Toku Papa, Poreko Coau. Bueno, au, aito hapi, I vai mai e tau matua, wahine, I te kai kia au, hapi, ki te ngā poki, morara, ki te nua tātou pinihea, te kai, I te taikona. E arapanui te kai o rapanui, he mea, e airoa te hakara o te kai mukia te kia kopine, pera te konaira, kome te ingoa, e oira pa I te kai I hanga I au I rotok mahatu mau e airo apa I te kiinga I te hui tupuna tene e airo a mau hio I te ingoa o te konaira ka kiko hoa tuere te kai te aura.
Iki pae ki ho iki mai ka kai ka hana kai.
Hanga no ko mo haka hiti te kai.
Yeah. Io hanga tu kai era ko ana kena.
Kai hanga era e ko ka.
No, I hanga tu ra kai porque o patau te apa ye eu.
Ja.
Na pai ko ai dot. Kai era ko ana kena. I ana ke nau mate ai, ko te kopiti kau he noa, he pua te mahin, kopiti, ko pata, ko hou, ai riri warawak, mata puku mata rewa, ka tau maroki, tau ngariki, ngaroro ai, ahu roa, ahu tenga, runga awa, hanga toro miro, tataki maram, a koro ai riri, ha ki ana, ki ahu no mata taiku, e ara, vero,
we gotta recap that. Obviously, you're gonna have to do some translation.
Yeah.
But I thought I understood that she was a descendant from Tahiti.
Yeah.
And I thought a different one, but you told me off camera. No. So she's Tahitian and Rapa Nui.
Tahiti and Rapa Nui.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else about who she is and like her family?
So she gave you like pretty much her whole lineage. She told you, you know, like her grandpa's side, you know, the names of her grandma and her grandpa, and then her mom's side, her name of her grandma and grandpa. I'm not sure. I mean, I will have to go back and listen to everything that she said, you know, but like she said, you know, I'm from Rapa Nui, you know, and I descend, you know, this is my lineage, and her name.
Yeah. And then I told you earlier already, but when she was doing the kai, and for us it's hey, it seemed like she was telling a story. She wasn't just teaching us how to do it.
Yeah.
It seemed like every maybe motion she made was a step in the process of a story. Is that true?
Yeah. So she was, before she started doing the kai, she was explaining to us what the importance is of the kai, and she was saying that the importance of the kai, from what the words that I recall of her saying is that it contains place names that you can attach the story to, so you can connect it to places on the island and connect the story, you know, to the landscape, you know, to the places that you can see. And then she goes on to making,
sure,
doing the hakahiti kai, and this is something I didn't know, but I guess that specific what we call patautau, which is the mo'olelo, I guess, you know, but in a specific way of like singing it. You know, it has a specific pattern that you have to sing it. So that's the pata'uta'u. So when she was doing the pata'uta'u, I didn't know that this specific kaikai has two shapes, two hand shapes. So you see in the middle, she changed it and she was like, okay, this is a different shape now. And then she goes on with the pata'uta'u.
Well, did she give, or do you know why she did the two?
I don't know why she gave the two, but I mean, I didn't even know that there were two. So
you knew one?
I know what kaikai she's talking about. I did not know that that kaikai had two patterns.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you said she's kind of the, what'd you call her, master of it?
Yeah, she's like the master.
She keeps it, she's the keeper of.
She's the keeper of the kaikai. Yeah.
Wow.
And she taught all of the little kids that have been performing for the Rapa Nui performances, the kaikai. She has taught all of them, and she has taught, you know, a whole bunch of kids about the kaikai. Yeah.
She also had with the kaikai was, you said what she was singing, or would it be considered singing or like chanting to some
It's
degree?
like chanting, yeah, it's like chanting. Yeah.
She would have learned that when she was young from her family?
Yeah, it's passed down. That's also something that she was saying, you know, it's something that was passed down, you know, by my parents.
Are there different kaikai though? Like different?
Yeah, definitely multiple kaikais. Yeah,
so maybe
there's a lot of them.
Okay. I'm wondering if it was specific to families.
So like their tribe or their family. Yeah, I don't know. That would be a good question for her, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go back. Nah. That's plenty. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. At some point I learned a couple and
and then you forgot a couple.
And then I forgot a couple. I think I have one down now. I think I can make one, but yeah, we're not gonna get that on camera.
We don't have the room. We don't have the budget for that.
Invisible world beneath the surface. How can I know that you are there? I hear the stories and see the pictures.